everyone, it's Trina and this is Beauty Beyond 40. If you're new here, my channel is all about beauty devices and skincare, so I would love it if you could subscribe before you leave so you don't miss my weekly video. I also have a private Facebook community all about beauty devices. I would love for you to join me there, and I have an Instagram page where I post a lot of content, IGTV, giveaways, and fun content that I don't post here on YouTube. I'll leave links to both of those in the description below. Today's video, I'm so excited. I know I say that a lot, but I'm extra excited because it's about the new MyoLift QT device. This is the latest device from 7E Wellness. It is a handheld microcurrent device. Most of you are used to the MyoLift Mini, which has two separate probes you hold in two separate hands. So this is a simplified version of one handheld device, similar to other microcurrent devices that you may have used or have heard of, like the NuFace, the Zip, the Foreo Bear. This device comes with an app that you use with your smartphone. I'm gonna walk you through all of that. So one of the top questions that I've been getting about this device in my Facebook group and on Instagram and on YouTube stories is how powerful is it? And it is the same microamps as the MyoLift Mini. So it can go up to 400 microamps. So it's the same power in this handheld device, and the way it works is that one side is positive and one side is negative, so that the probes work together to deliver the current to your face, so you don't need to use two separate probes. So this is more of a simplified version because I think the MyoLift Mini can be a little bit daunting to non-estheticians or non-dermatologists. I'm just a regular consumer and I find this device so easy to use. And when you use the app, they have all these quick treatments in the app to follow along, and it's really easy. So you can just do like a quick 2 to 3 minute routine or 5-minute routine. You can customize your routine so you can really do what you need. But with this device, you can do shorter treatments and it's more convenient. You could use it every day and focus on different areas of your face. So you could do an eye treatment one day and then the next day you could do a lip treatment. So it's really meant to be for that consumer that is not an esthetician, that wants a quick, easy way to get powerful microcurrent at home and have really easy to follow tutorials and be able to focus on the areas that you want to focus on the most. You can also work your neck, you can work your jaw, you can work your jowls, your cheekbones, your eyes, your forehead, and the app shows you how to do all of that. So I like the full face and neck routine, which only takes 15 minutes. And you know, if you use the MyoLift Mini, it can take 30 to 40 minutes to do that with that device. So this is a really big improvement. If you are time starved and you still want powerful microcurrent results at home, you absolutely still have to use the conductive gel. But the really cool thing about this device is that you can plug into it the masks. So the eye mask, the lip mask, the forehead mask, and you can also plug in the conductive gloves, and all of those attachments do not need gel. I'm gonna unbox it, show you everything that's in the box. I'm gonna walk you through a demo, showing you how I use it, and talk you through all of that. So I'm really excited to get started. I'm gonna go take off my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've taken off all my makeup. I've cleansed my skin. I have toned my skin, and then I like to do a facial spritzer across my face just to dampen it, and then apply a hyaluronic acid so that my skin is nice and hydrated. I also like to drink water to make sure that my skin is hydrated. If your skin is hydrated, the microcurrent is just going to work a lot better, and especially during winter time, our skin tends to be a little bit drier, so I like to do all of these things just to make sure that my skin is prepped for the microcurrent. Here is what the box looks like when you get it. It says that the QT uses smart current technology, which allows for customized professional grade treatments and long-lasting results. It does go up to 400 microamps like I talked about before, so you're getting really strong microcurrent at home. Inside the box is the MyoLift QT device. You get a 2-ounce Restore Conductive Gel. You get a charger cable. You do have to charge up the device before you use it the first time. And then it does come with a lip mask and an eye mask packaged together along with a lead wire. What it does not come with is the splitter cable so that you can do the lip mask and eye mask together. I will leave a link so that you can go shop this down in the description below. And it also does not come with the conductive gloves. I will leave a link down in the description below. I will also leave my promo code because you can save every time you use my code. So I'll leave all that down in the description if you want to shop, if you want to save. There also is a forehead mask, which I find to be very intriguing. I do not have that. I would like to get that. So I'll leave a link to that below as well. I think all of us are trying to smooth out the fine lines in our forehead. So that would be a really cool mask to use on erase mode. So what you have to do to get started with the QT is first you have to charge up the device, and then you have to download the app on your phone. The device is not going to work unless you use it with the app. They have the app available for iPhone and for Android. When you get the QT in the mail, they have all the instructions for downloading the app. It's really easy. And then I'm going to put my screen up here so that you can follow along with me. Here is the app. You can see here when you open it up, it just defaults to all of these treatments that you can do, and it tells you right away how long each treatment is, which I think is great because if we're time starved, or if we just want to focus on a specific area of the face or neck, we can do that, or we can use one of the accessories. And then also in the app, there's a lot of great information here, how to use, FAQs, lots of information for you to check out. But for today, what I'm going to do is my favorite treatment, which is the 15-minute full face. So what you do is you tap here to start, and then you have to turn on the device by pushing a button, and then it beeps at you, and then it's going to connect through Bluetooth to your phone. So make sure you have Bluetooth on. The lights on the device, there's 2 bars here, and I think it lets you know that it's in low intensity and high intensity. It has 1 bar if it's low intensity, 2 bars if it's high intensity. So in general, I don't really pay attention to that. I'm really looking at the app just to make sure that the bar is green and that I have conductivity and I'm following along with the app. And then there is a video tutorial right in the app. You can follow along with the video tutorial right on your phone for every treatment you want to do, which is really nice. So you notice here in the tutorial here, there's intensity low and high. There's a conductivity bar that is red. That will turn green to let you know you have conductivity, which is great because we're always checking to make sure we have conductivity. The waveform modes are named a little bit differently for the QT. There is stretch, which is the same as erase with the MyoLift Mini, and lift, which is the same as educate in the MyoLift Mini. So those are the 2 waveforms, and it's going to instruct you to switch between low and high intensity and stretch and lift waveform mode while you're doing each treatment, so you don't have to worry about it. There's no guesswork. It does it all for you, and it's really streamlined and really easy to use. So I also like that you can start the tutorial and then you can go back 15 seconds because sometimes you might need to apply more gel, or you want to do the movement one more time, or you want to hold it a few more seconds and you're going a little bit slower than the tutorial. You can always tap to go back 15 seconds, and I found that to be really helpful when I needed a little bit more time. So keep in mind that that's available, and we're going to go ahead and just click Start Tutorial. It's telling you to put on some gel and start with the forehead area. So I'm going to spritz a little bit of my Tower 28 spray just to get my face nice and hydrated. And I'm going to pause the tutorial here because I'm talking to you and I'm not ready. So I'm going to use the gel that came with the device, the Restore Gel. Because I only have to use one hand holding the device, I like to pump out a bunch of gel on my other hand. So you can see here I pumped out a bunch of gel, and then I like to have a brush nearby. I have so many of these different brushes. I'll leave a link if you want to shop some brushes. I'll take some from the back of my hand and just apply it in the area I'm working. And then I always have it available and nearby if I need to put a little bit more. My brush is really handy. I find that when you're doing the QT, the gel starts to dry and she's going really fast in the tutorial. It's just really nice to have some ready to go, like on the back of your hand or on a dish or somewhere, so that you can easily just grab some more and put it on. Or else you have to like put the device down, grab the gel, and then you're using both your hands to do that. I found myself getting way behind in the tutorial, so I think it's nice to just have some gel ready to go, either on your hand or in a dish with a brush. So now we're going to go back to starting the tutorial again. And she talks to you and tells you what you need to do. So we're going to start on stretch mode, and we're going to start on low intensity. That's what it says to do in the app. So I've got this all ready to go. And I'm setting the intensity level low, which is really good for the forehead area because the skin is a little bit thinner in this area and it can be hard to get conduction. So I like that they tell you to use low. You could certainly move it to high later on if you wanted to. But then we're just going to go ahead and get started and just follow the app. And it vibrates to let you know that you have conductivity, and you're checking for the green bar in the app to make sure that you do have conductivity. And as you know, with the MyoLift Mini, it's easy to gain and lose conductivity while you're using it. So when it vibrates, it's telling you have conduction, which is great. And then the next move is to go upward. It's vibrating again to let me know it has conductivity. And then I'm going to move to the side of my forehead here. And because this is one probe with the metal balls in one hand here, it feels a little bit different than the MyoLift Mini. I definitely can feel it sometimes. I feel the current, and I can feel my face twitching a little bit, and I can always turn it down if I mostly feel that when I'm in the high intensity, and I can turn it down to a lower intensity if I feel that, because I don't want to feel uncomfortable or like zapping or any twitching. So now I'm moving down here into between my eyes here and where the 11s are, and I have all these annoying crinkles between my eyes here, so I love this move. I'm going to go on the side of my eye here to work out the expression lines. It really couldn't be easier. And then it's saying to put some gel on the upper lip. And like, she already went ahead of me, so I'm going to go back 15 seconds. Because I needed to stop and get more gel, and that happens a lot, I find. That the tutorial moves a little bit more quickly than I'm going. Okay, so then we start here and working out any fine lines around the mouth area. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Next, I have to apply gel underneath my lips here. And then you stretch down. Say to do it 4 times, and you can hold at the top and bottom of the movement. Ooh, I can taste the metallic taste in my mouth and my teeth. Just moving this down. 4 movements. And now we're supposed to switch to lift, which is like educate mode. We're going to do the neck, and we're still in low because the neck tends to be really, really thin skin. Okay, she already got ahead of me, so I have to go back 15 seconds again. This happens a lot where I have to stop and go back in the app. So start on one side and just glide it up. You can hold it at the top. Don't go on the thyroid or the throat area. They say that in the app. You should never use microcurrent in the center area where your throat is, where your thyroid is. Oh, I definitely feel that. Woo! I'm on low and I can feel it. It feels different from the MyoLift Mini. And then do the other side. Slow movements, holding at the top. You want to go outside, Coco? My dog wants to go outside. I'll be done in 10 minutes. I definitely can feel that. Wow. And then you can go horizontally. I'm going to spray some of my facial spray to try to activate the gel. It's starting to dry out a little bit, especially in wintertime. The air is so dry. Wow, that really made it glide so much easier. So keep some facial spray on hand, or just even a water bottle, or like a spray bottle of water that you can spritz the gel just to reactivate it. It'll save you money and time. go do the other side here. Oh, I feel it. Ooh, I feel it. I reached out to 70 Wellness and they said it's okay if you feel it. Like, it's okay to feel it because it's a different sensation. It's a different sensation. It's a different tool than the MyoLift Mini. I think I'm supposed to be holding it more, like at the end. I can feel like my ear is twitching. Ooh, it twitches. It feels weird. And again, I'm not going in the center area where my throat and my thyroid is. I'm just staying at the side of my neck. And it vibrated again. It turned, the conductivity bar turned red and then back to green because I lost conductivity and then I gained it back. Now we're going to set the intensity level to high and do the jaw area. And again, like this area is all dried out. The gel is dry, so I have to go back 15 seconds. And I'm going to spritz my face because I already have gel in that area, but it had dried. So now I'm going to go up. I definitely can feel the current. I can feel it in my teeth. So I'm gliding up and I'm holding for a few seconds when I get to the top. And I'm starting here at the bottom of my neck and working my way up, across my chin, up to my jowl area. My jowls have been a real big problem area, so I love doing this exercise. And then they want you to move out to this area. I don't have any gel in that area, so I'm going to put some more on. And then they're saying move to the other side. They say to hold for 4 seconds when you get to the top of every movement, but the app doesn't hold for 4 seconds. So if you really truly want to hold for 4 seconds, you're going to have to keep tapping back, go back 15 seconds so that you can actually hold for 4 seconds. So it's a little bit tricky. Like, this is the first time that I'm showing you guys on camera and I'm talking, but you'll get the hang of it when you're using it at home with the app. It just takes a little bit of time to perfect it. Just like the MyoLift Mini takes a little bit of time to perfect it. Then moving out here to the jaw area by the ear. I definitely feel this. Wow, it's like now it's saying to apply gel to my cheeks and then move up to the side of the lips, up to the cheeks. So I know it looks like I'm doing the opposite side because I'm on camera, but actually I'm doing the same side as her. So when you're doing this, it'll be the same while you're watching it. The app at home, it'll be the same side. It's just that since I'm on camera, it's flipped, it's reversed. See, she didn't hold a full 4 seconds, so it's like confusing. So if you actually want to hold for 4 seconds, you get behind in the app. Repeat the moves on the other side. Now they want me to do this next move, but my gel is dry again. So I'm going to reactivate and I'm going to go back 15 seconds. The next section we're going to move on to is the eyebrows, which is my favorite area because I love to lift my hooded eyes. So put gel all over my eyebrows. And then I'm going to, and this, honestly, like, this is too strong for me. I have to turn the intensity down to low. It makes my whole face twitch and like the current is zapping my face. So it's just really interesting because I don't feel that when I'm using the MyoLift Mini, but I definitely feel that in the eye area with the QT. So that's something to look out for if you ever, that's something to be aware of. If you ever feel like it's too intense, you can turn it down. And if you want to play around with the intensities and you don't want to use just low-high, you can do a custom treatment and then you can select the intensity you want, just like we're used to doing with the Mini. So I think that's really cool. But these tutorials are really great because they help you get started if you haven't used them before. Next, we do this movement here to like pull up the eyebrow. Oh, and I see that the timer has kicked back in working again. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but Maybe it, like when I go back 15 seconds, it pauses the time until it reaches the 15 seconds again. I'm not sure. Gliding and then pulling up and then holding for 4 seconds. I still feel it on the low intensity. I still feel it. So crazy how strong it feels. Now it says to set the intensity level to low. I'm already on low. We're going to do the under eyes. I love the under eye area because my under eyes always have bags and dark circles. So you start on the outer corner and you work in, you glide in. That's how you always do the under eye area. Or more. And then move to the other side, start at the outer corner and glide in. Lovely motorcycles going by. Welcome to Santa Monica Main Street. So that completes the 15-minute facial, and you can see the timing is a little bit off. The timer counting down is still a little bit off, but that's it. That's the full 15-minute treatment. And then when you're done, what I find I have to do is I have to close the app. Then I can push and hold the button down, and then it will turn off. It is going to take me some time to get used to it. I'm used to doing microcurrent a certain way, and I'm following this app, and it's a little bit different than maybe I'm doing it, and I feel a little bit clunky with getting the gel ready and following along. So I think it will get better, but I just wanted to show you the demo of using the QT. This was my second time using it. So it's a realistic demo of what it's going to be like when you're first using it. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to have little glitches, and there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. That's the longest treatment, the 15-minute one, and all the other ones are just a couple minutes. So I really am excited about this device. I'm going to keep using it. You can just see if I notice a change in my face, but I am really excited to have this in my beauty device collection, and I'm going to see if I like the results better from this device versus the MyoLift Mini, so I will be updating you as soon as I've used it enough time to have a comparison for you. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know, do you have the QT already? Have you tried it? Do you want to get it? Are you planning to get it? Make sure to use my link below and promo code if you're looking to shop this or any of the products on the 70 Wellness site, because you do save when you use my promo code. And if you did find this video helpful, I would love it if you could leave a like, leave a comment below, share with a friend. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week. Bye!